And I'm supposed to just run around the whole school trying to find my son? Really, Angie?
Mrs. Watson, again, we did page him, and I'm sure he'll be here any moment.
Let me be clear. If you do not get up out of that chair that my tax dollars paid for and find my son, there will be severe consequences.
I'll go right now and see what the holdup might be.
Yes, you will.
Bryce,
Just give me a second.
your mother's here.
Miss Goodwin, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to snap at you.
It's okay, Bryce, but we should do our best not to snap at anybody.
Yeah, but nobody should be mean to you. You're so nice.
Oh, thanks. Well, how are you feeling? Your mother's worried about you.
She only worries about herself.
Well, you know, sometimes worry looks like other emotions, you know? You might know a thing or two about that, right?
I keep trying with this tie, but I'm slow. I know.
You're young. You have time to be slow. You want some help?
Yes, please.
All right. Let's do this.
Mom's up for that community director position. She says we need to present the perfect image.
That does sound important. But remember what we say when we get stressed.
Even when things are a little rough.
Just remember that you are enough.
You're a lifesaver, as always.
Aw, thanks. Well, come on, let's go find your mom. Looking pretty good in that tie there. So how's baseball going? Nice.
What took you so long?
He was just a little slow today. No big deal.
How dare you insult my son?
I didn't mean it like that.
No, Angela, I heard what you said. Don't gaslight me.
She wasn't.
And now you're turning my son against me? How dare you?
Mom!
No, Bryce, I'm talking. You need to respect me. This is not okay.
Mrs. Watson, please let me apologize.
Oh, too little too late. How do you sleep at night, you pathetic little nothing?
I'm so sorry if I offended you. I wish you all the best. He tells me you're up for the community center director position. That's amazing.
Oh, so you know I'm gonna control the budget and you want something from me? Is that it? Well, that's never going to happen.
I didn't mean it like that.
Bryce, we're leaving. And Angela, you better watch your back. No one calls my kid slow. What an idiot.
But she wasn't trying
No buts today, Bryce. No excuses. Buts will get you nowhere in life.
Miss Goodwin's the nicest, though.
Let me tell you something. That woman is a nightmare.
I don't think that she...
Do think, Bryce. Do. Everyone has skeletons in their closet, and the nicer someone pretends to be, the worse their secret is.
Really?
You'll see. Stay away from that horrible woman. And fix your tie.
You should have seen my choreography. Miss Clara said I did so good. The team wanted to do my routine.
Your routine? In front of the whole school.
At halftime of the big game in front of everybody.
I'm so proud of you. That's amazing.
Thanks,
Wow.
Mom.
Is there a problem?
This your car, ma'am?
What's this about?
I'd rather not disclose that in front of your daughter.
I'm 15.
I always try to be fully transparent with my daughter.
We got a tip there may be drugs inside.
That's not possible.
Maybe so, but a quick look will have us all on our way.
No way.
It's okay, Mia. We have nothing to hide. Here. Oh, it's unlocked. Yeah, take a look.
Thank you for your cooperation. This will only be a moment.
Why are you letting him do this? We can't trust the police.
You watch too much TV, sweetheart. I'm sure it'll all just get cleared up in a moment.
Why is he taking so long?
Ma'am, care to explain the substances in this bag?
I've never seen that bag in my life.
Well, this car belongs to you.
Yes.
I'm gonna need you both to keep your hands where I can see them.
You can't do that.
Yeah, she has nothing to do with this.
What do you mean by this?
I don't know. This all just seems to be some kind of mistake.
I've never seen my mom do anything like that.
Either way, I'm gonna have to detain you while I run some tests on these back in my cruiser. Hold out your hands.
You can't do this!
Don't worry, Mia. This will all get cleared up right away.
Don't you have to read her rights or something?
Your mom's not under arrest. Not yet. But you have to understand the severity of the situation. We're on school grounds.
This is all wrong. I mean, you could drug test me, fingerprint the bag, fingerprint me, like whatever you need to do.
One step at a time. Wait right here. We'll be right back.
You can just leave. I can call Grandma.
No, honey. If we try to run away, it'll just make things worse.
You can't go to jail. I need you.
I'm not going anywhere. It's you and me forever, Mia Bear.
You haven't called me that in years.
I love you.
I love you too, Mom.
Today's your lucky day.
Is this Joe? Doesn't feel like it.
See your hands? Seems the bag was more spice rack than narco stash.
Is this funny to you?
Not at all. Controlled substance is a serious matter. And besides, there were at least enough pills in here that go beyond the legal limit for prescriptions.
But it's not my bag.
The law applies to possession. You have until the date on the back to pay, or you can call the judge and schedule an appointment.
Okay, thank you, officer.
Thank you for what?
Let's just go.
A quiet suburban school, drugs had never been reported in its 30-year history. Until today, when one suburban mom was a concerned parent who saw something and said something.
I spotted this off-brand bag full of drugs in the back seat of a beat-up car out in plain sight.
Bryce Watson's
And
mom?
our kids and our schools are very important to me. This is an issue I'm very passionate about. People want to know, what is Karen's stance on this? What is her thesis on this? But I think we all need to start listening to each other.
I can't believe her.
This crime puts a microscope under our community and just really highlights the growing need for a strong community leader.
Oh, the big boss. This can't be good. Hello, Superintendent Holt.
Angela, an investigation has been started about these drugs.
You know, I appreciate you taking action on this, but also I'd value the opportunity to tell my side of the story.
Unfortunately, we're past that. There's going to be a hearing.
A hearing?
Until then, a suspension for you.
A suspension
You'll have to
until
stay
then?
100 yards.
100 yards from the school?
What?
I'm sorry, that's just the way it has to be.
No, I respect your position.
I wish it could be different, Angela. I'm sorry. Goodbye.
Thank you, Superintendent Holt.
Well, what happened?
I think I'm gonna lose my job.
We can't let Karen Watson get away with this. She must have planted those drugs.
Well, they'll have a hearing and they'll figure it all out. It'll all get cleared up. It's gonna be okay.
You keep saying that, but it's not true, is it? I don't want to lose you. And I don't want to move. Why does this keep happening to us?
You know what? We're both just feeling a little overwhelmed right now. So let's just remember what we say. We get a little stressed. When things get a little rough, just remember that you are enough.
Do you feel like our schools are safe? Because I absolutely do not. Well, when I am appointed community director, I can guarantee you that the budget will flood the police department. But in the meantime, I highly suggest you search that suspect's house ASAP. And then call the judge and get a warrant. I really have to do everything myself. Unbelievable.
Oh, hi, officer.
Frank. It's Frank.
Hi, Officer Frank. How can I help you?
I have a warrant to search the premises.
Oh. Did something further come up in the investigation?
Doing due diligence. Because it happened on school grounds, it's causing a bit of a stir. And we need to protect our kids no matter who held the drugs.
Yeah, absolutely. Come on.
Today was the worst day of my life. Everyone was taunting me, calling me drug dealer's daughter and baby kingpin. I don't even know what that means.
I can't have this affecting you too. Listen, we can transfer, we could go to Silver City with Grandma.
But I like it here. I was finally starting to make friends. Or at least I thought I was.
Babe.
I'm gonna have to ask you guys to wait outside as not to influence the investigation.
Oh my gosh, now there are cops in our apartment too? What, does Karen Watson pay you herself or what?
Mia, let's go. It's okay. Come on.
Not fair.
You know, we could go somewhere and start over. It could be great.
I just want you to stand up for you and for us. We don't deserve any of this. Isn't that Karen Watson?
No one messes with me.
Yeah, it's all clean. I hope your day gets better.
Thank you.
Are you kidding me? You're just gonna walk away without fully doing your job again?
Excuse me?
You haven't even checked the whole premises. What about the mailboxes? Nearly 7 tons of illegal drugs get shipped every year. Do you even watch the news?
I'll take a look.
This is crazy! You've gotta be kidding me.
How do you explain that? See, if it wasn't for me, crime would be rampant.
This can't be happening.
Enough! She was out here for who knows how long. She must have put those here. Isn't it obvious?
Frank, don't just stand there. Arrest them. Both of them, for that matter.
No. I can prove it.
Prove what?
Our neighbors. They have a Ring camera. You need to check that too. Every story has 2 sides, right?
Kid's got a point.
Just watch this.
That looks like Angela to me.
Except it's clearly you. Hands behind your back. You have the right to remain.
I was just trying to
Anything you
protect
say
the
can and will be
children
used
of
against
this
you
community.
in the court of law.
Don't you
If
get
you cannot
that?
afford an attorney,
You know, I don't
one will
think
be appointed
anybody
to you.
in this community knows what's best for them. Do they even care about safety at all?
Let's not make this harder than it has to be.
Oh, you've done a fine job of that.
Well, with the cold hard evidence right in front of us, we have to do what's best for the community. You know, keep us all safe.
Oh, you won't be safe when my husband hears about this.
Just got a text from the mayor. Your husband could take it up with the mayor's office. He's up to date with the whole situation. And I'm pleased to say we investigated Angela Goodwin to the fullest extent of the law. We found nothing but exemplary behavior. So much so, the mayor wants to offer you the community director program position.
Me? Wow. She's not from here.
You don't even know anything about her. Plus, she deserves it.
Oh, thanks. Well, wow. I don't even know what to say. It's such an honor.
Here it comes with a 6-figure salary, a company car, and a sizable budget to do whatever you want for the community. I hope you'll accept.
Whew, it's a big responsibility, but wow. I would love to. I do. I accept.
This way.
No, that's supposed to be mine. She doesn't know what she's doing.
Good job.
Thank you.
A David and Goliath story, if ever there was one. And in the end, David took the throne. Angela Goodwin, beloved school guidance counselor and practically a second mother to the kids of Jefferson High School, has been appointed City Community Director. It's bright skies ahead for Mrs. Goodwin and a resoundingly optimistic future for the city of Jefferson.